Alright, back again, and in this tutorial we will open up this croc thing again here, and inside we will try to adjust this data value. So whenever the bullet has struck with the bullet has collided with the enemy, it will show something here. It will adjust these values here. So without further ado, let's get started. So in the start, so we will make a public float currentHealth, and currentHealth would be equal to health. What this means is save the uh, save the currentHealth out of maximum health possible. So this health will totally just tell what is the value here. So if what this means is obviously that if object has 100 health, currentHealth will be 100. So it spawns with maximum health. Also, we need to make a public here, a folder public void adjust health. Here we will need to put something here, so we can adjust the health. So for example, in the case of simple bullets, in case of simple bullets, we can have separate things here coming in just. So for example, if this is the boss, and yeah, damage, so if this is the boss and it comes near, it will be able to take at least 25 health. So we can make something like here, public float base damage, base damage. Yeah, so this value will tell how much base damage an object can give. So if we go back to enemy croc now, so this is our enemy croc, and the base damage, so damage give multiplier is 1, damage take multiplier is 1, and the base damage would be also this currentHealth will be should not be on the field. So even though, yeah, this should be private, I think, but this will make for this, with this approach we have to make 2 more functions in which we have to adjust this. That would be public. So public void setHealth, and inside health we can pass this value. So let's say if attack is done by a crocodile, so it would have a base damage value of say 10. Yeah, so 10 is the value. So we will pass here load base damage given, and here we will simply set the health. So if so currentHealth will be currentHealth plus is equal to base damage given, and if base damage given again. You can use absolute function, so the value does not go absolute math function, so value does not go below 0. And yeah, so this is how it will be done. And once this current health is set, simply we can inside update, if the health is 0, it can call for a if current health is less than 0, less than or equal to 0, so what it will do is simply call destroying sequence and play some sound and timer before destruction. So how they will be destroyed? For example, if you want to play the death animation here, and then similar things that you can totally do in this update here. Again, it's being called inside update, which isn't bad because this game has health that should be checked by frame, because it's something very that should be on the computational side. Again, you can also create functions that are only triggered when the health is changed, and that will reduce some computational time as well, so it will increase the performance. And you can totally do is update health or something like this here, and inside here you can call this, or wherever health is being changed, so you can put this here as well. If current health is less than or equal to 0, then you go on with the things that how it should be. And instead of destroying things here, and with timer I meant coroutine. So if you want to, so the outer rigid body animation has played, then it will take a second or two or 30 seconds say, and then it will destroy the thing here. So if I can public, or you can make it serialized field, load time before destruction, and here we can put a value. So now if we go to here, we can give the value of 0.3 or 0.3 is for more, so we can simply press 0.6 and make a simple coroutine. So if you go to docs.unity 3D and type coroutine here, coroutine, you can simply find a coroutine examples here. So this was the simplest coroutine example, and we can inside serialized field or the Again, enumerator requires using system.collection. And here you can put time before destruction. Oh, sorry, this coroutine. Now it's been detected because we have imported the correct namespace or library that it falls in. And now simply we will call this coroutine via this coroutine is equal to this. And first thing we will do is make like this and name it enumerator destroy before time, and this is float wait time that it is getting, or you can totally ignore it if you want to and give this value straight away, which is this value, time before destruction. But again, this is pretty modular thing, so I won't change it. So it's better for you to make functions like this that can be used anywhere, rather than a tightly coupled function that can't be used in much more cases. So here simply call it like this, and inside here, instead of 2 we will put, oops, we will try to put this time before destruction, and instead of the name we will put the right name, and here we will, after the yield, we can remove this and simply destroy game object or transform itself or whatever mistake. Or if you or in the previous cases, if I can show you in the bullet movement, it was using destroy this, and then there is destroy.immediate. If there is a problem in timing, you can use that as well. So this is the bullet, it's fine, delete the bullet, and this we deleted recently, so we want enemy game object. Instead, what we will do is call the setHealth function, and here we will try to get, so if you can see, this enemy doesn't have a reference of a so as you can see, we are trying to call this is the object 271, and it doesn't have a reference of its parent enemy croc as well. So what we can do is look for, in the parent, look for a game object name, simply look for a tag named enemy in the parent. If it's there, it will know that it is the right parent. So if that dot okay, so first thing is look for tag named other dot game object or other dot transform dot parent is equal to dot tag is equal to enemy. If which it is not, then it will go on to else other dot transform dot parent dot transform dot parent dot tag is enemy, which it is. So again, this is the complex way of doing, but to explain it, I have wrote this. There might be a simpler method that just checks for the tag named enemy in the parents recursively, but for now I have used this, and it will check for, it will look for uh, enemy tag in the parent to parents if not null. Yeah, so this is something we can do. Again, error handling is bit off here, and we can also uh, do a bit of exception handling, so it doesn't give lots of error and doesn't throw off the game in the middle. That is, stops the game in the middle, throwing loads of errors. So simply we will try to call, we will try to save the reference. So g game object g is equal to game object parent is equal to, or let's call it like this, copy it, paste it, and so it returns transform rather, oops, transform t dot parent. So we'll try to get component here, t dot, oops, get component data, and the function name was, if I remember, the setHealth, and inside health we will try to find out the we will try to find out the damage given. So since this is the bullet that is calling it, and bullet will simply do one damage, so if I can write it here, or inside serialized field I can add another thing like this, serialized field, instead of float speed we can do float damage given, our base damage value. So for the bullet it's unassigned yet, but we can, if I double click this, save it, and double click this bullet movement script, that is by typing here going to bullet. So this is the bullet, and if we open the prefab, if we go to bullet here again by typing this bullet, double click this, go to bullet movement edit script. Yeah, so it was throwing an error here, so we will comment this right now and go back to our bullet class, bullet prefab here, and in the bullet we will give the base damage to 1. So whenever bullet touches anything, it will give one damage to the enemy. So what will happen now is we will simply go back to bullet movement class here again, and inside this we will set health to we will go to call setHealth class, and here we will pass the damage that we have done. So the damage is base damage. What this will ensure is that different type of guns will have different types of damage to the lot. And now if we go to enemy croc here again, which is this enemy croc, and now if everything is right, it should be able to give damage. And once yeah, we need to also adjust the slider value of, that is the progress bar value, and that is saved in this progress bar enemy. And what is this? So this is the progress bar enemy. What is this doing? Yeah, so inside progress bar enemy we will get this component slider, but the thing is, yeah, so let's do it simply. Adjust the slider value. So progress bar dot set dot get component, and component was yeah, so this is how we can get this component. Transform dot get the slider values will be adjusted with this slider component value. So if we press edit script here, this was the name of class custom slider. I will copy this class name, system seems to be slowed down, and I will have to record this, stop this video and meet you again.